so here's the predicament.
Bring it home, baby.
There's rain and lightning in the forecast.
It's raining.
You hear something start to rumble. Banded ship.
We'll turn right back around. Thank you. We're not gonna turn around.
Yeah, where's the mosquitoes?
But right now, I don't know. It just looks like it's gonna be really hard. That one's about to poop. There you go. See it? It's pooping.
Good job.
12 months. This includes monuments.
Believe it or not, this trip wasn't originally supposed to be in Yosemite. It was supposed to be in the desert, 5 months prior. I came up with the idea of solo desert backpacking where I walk a random direction and teach biology as I go. I was excited and nervous because I'd never done anything like that before. But something interesting happened.
Remember, plants need to photosynthesize. So
I couldn't think.
So this octio evolves smaller leaves that
I couldn't teach. I was getting frustrated. And above all, I was lonely. There's a saying I like. If you don't like being alone, it's because you're in bad company. So I just said, screw it. I packed my bags, went back to my car, and drove home. And that was my last attempt at backpacking. Needless to say, I needed a redemption trip. Which brings us to Tuolumne Meadows with two of my best friends, Brandon
So pretty.
and Chris, who also happen to be brothers. We've been friends since high school, and let me tell you, all of us needed this trip. There were just a few concerns we had, one being a challenge we gave to ourselves. Around 75% of this trip is cross-country backpacking, which means there is no designated trail. We'll be bushwhacking and finding our own trail for the first 2 days, something none of us have attempted before.
How is it so far?
It's good. Kicking my butt.
We're still in the beginning.
Yay. How many more miles?
Although the biggest concern would have to be the weather.
Lightning splashes. When it strikes, it'll shoot out 60 feet. You get cooked.
There's potentially a lot of lightning and rain in the forecast, which is not ideal when crossing mountaintops. But we decided we'd cross that bridge when we got there. This was my first time backpacking in Yosemite. Everything here felt big, vast, far. We planned to summit a giant saddle and camp at Matthes Lake, one of the most beautiful lakes I've ever seen by picture. We thought we'd have a lot of time, but we all underestimated how much harder not having a trail would be. The elevation gain was killing us. But it also could have been the entire bottle of whiskey we finished the night before.
It's all lightning.
That's a lot of rain right there. And to make matters worse, the weather finally looked like it was going to turn.
Hey, Brandon. How does that sound?
Lovely.
And trust me, you don't want to be caught on a mountain in a thunderstorm holding metal trekking poles.
It's fine.
Luckily, the thunder skipped us. But little did we know, we traded one problem for another. Okay, so here's the predicament. Our original plan is to go from Bud Lake to Matthes Lake, but in order to do that, we have to summit a saddle. Usually that's totally fine. The problem right now is since we've had a historic amount of water in California, there's still snow up on the north face of that mountain. And we don't have snow gear, and it's already been a pretty challenging hike. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going ahead and scouting to see if we can go an alternate route. The only problem with that is I don't even know if it's possible. Worst case scenario, we stay at Bud Lake. The only problem with that is that you're not allowed to camp at Bud Lake, but I don't know what else to do. But right now, I don't know. It just looks like it's gonna be really hard. Scouting ahead showed that there was a slight chance for another route. So we're right here. We want to climb that, but I think there's just way too much snow. The other way is to come this way and go around, but I think it's just too steep.
Okay.
And I think we're all pretty tired. This would be a 600-foot elevation gain for half a mile.
Okay. Yeah, that's rough.
So I think the best bet, and I don't know if you know how to read these, but the wider the lines are, the flatter it is. The closer they are, the steeper it is, right? So I looked and saw this area. You see how flat this
Yeah.
is? And look, it's pretty gradual. And Cathedral Lake is right here.
Yeah.
So I think we go over this ridge, see what it looks like. If it's too steep, we turn around, we camp here for the night, and then we'll figure it out the next day. And if we go to Cathedral, we'll have time to fish tonight.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Darwin said it's not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent. It's the one that's most adaptable to change.
Blue dew, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull.
All right, we made it to the top of that one saddle that we saw. Now we're gonna look over and see if it's actually doable to climb down here, but I think we're all feeling optimistic that we can.
Not blue.
How the legs doing?
Good.
Uh-oh.
Blue dew, that moon, sort of witty and jaded, but let's not talk about you.
Learning on my back.
Without a song, on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired, singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue?
So here I am at Upper Cathedral Lakes, not Matthes Lake. This is not what we planned, but you know, we rolled with the punches and here we are. The guys are super tired. Honestly, like the amount of moving time we had today was insane. And I think we're just a little extra tired. We had a big night last night. I'm gonna go fishing and hopefully catch some dinner. But this place is gorgeous. I mean, if we had to get stuck in any other lake, I'm happy it was this lake. And I'm excited to fish. Maybe I could catch something. I did count on trying to catch some fish on this trip, so maybe not the smartest idea as far as my food planning, but I'm just that confident. But if I don't catch fish tonight, that's fine. But tomorrow, we're gonna have to catch some fish.
Blue dew, blue moon, been one or two since I ran into you. Do you need a picture? Well, that gets old. It's hard to take one when your iPhone's full. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue?
The next day consisted of blazing our own trail again. We were determined to make it to Matthes Lake today. The trail was muddy and wet. The record amount of rain this year brought so much new life. From plants to fungi. Everything was alive.
Echo! Oh my God, hold on. It is an Echo Lake. Echo! But you're an idiot. That one didn't. That was a little too negative. Echo! All right.
We finally made it to Matthes Lake, and the pictures didn't seem to do it justice. This was one of the most beautiful lakes I've ever seen. and I was equally excited to get fishing. The problem is that the lures I brought were too light, so I couldn't cast where the fish were. So I decided to take a little dip. But that still wasn't far enough. The water was surprisingly not as cold as I expected, and I would have gone deeper, but who likes wet underwear?
Come on. Come on.
Yeah!
Come on.
Let's go. Yeah! Dude, let's go.
Come on, baby.
Let's go.
Come on. Bring it home, baby. Oh, look how beautiful this is.
That's insane.
It's a brook trout.
Oh, is it Brooke?
It's a brook. Look at this. Ah,
Dude,
this is a good size.
can we eat that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, John. Hell yeah, John.
Yeah? Check this out, guys.
John, I got it.
Yeah!
Let's go.
This is a brook trout. Look how beautiful. Look at the colors.
Let's go, boys.
Dude, Brandon just caught one. Brandon just caught one too.
Go, boys.
Brandon just caught one, yeah! All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is put this trout out of its misery. Oh my God, okay, we gotta, hold on. Hold on, let me kill this trout and then I gotta film it. Thank you. Dude, look at this.
Look at us.
This is bigger than mine. Look at the size of this one. Dude, how awesome is this lake, huh?
This is fucking amazing.
Worth the trip, worth the mosquitoes?
Yeah, worth the mosquitoes.
Dude, look at that.
Dude, I can't believe we're going fishing tonight.
Oh, it's like one of the most beautiful fish I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude, this is insane.
Dude!
You got another one? Yeah. Let's go. That's insane. See, I told you, dude, they're fucking biting so hard right now. Bro. It's probably because we're like the only ones that fish this shit.
Yeah, dude, no one comes here. There's no trail. Oh.
Nice work, John.
Thanks, man. Mosquito by the lens. All right, here's the brookie. Oh. Now, the limit is 2 fish per person. So this is gonna be my last fish that I'm keeping. Everything else is gonna be a release. But look how beautiful. You can tell it's a brook because it has a white belly and it has like an orange gold kind of line going towards the bottom. And then a huge indicator are the fins, the pectoral fins, the anal fins have that white line going through it at the bottom. It's like that white highlight. And they have these beautiful red and blue dots. You see how awesome that is? One of the most pretty fish you'll ever see. Giant mouths too for the size of the trout. But all right, that's it for today. Awesome. Chris.
You got one?
Yeah.
Go.
Dude, they're there.
Right there.
You have to take off your pants. Gotta wet the hands. There we go. Here we go. I'm gonna release this guy. Yeah, I mean, we already have 3. How many do we need, right? If you look at the meat here, it's orange. You see this?
Sorry, I'm in the shot.
No.
on,
I'll show you. See how it's kind of orange?
Yeah.
For the people at home, you see it's orange. And usually farm trout are white meat, right? And that's because what they're eating
That's like what
is
they
pellets.
stock the lakes with.
What this is eating bugs.
That's crazy.
Right,
Wait,
so-
that's because the orange means that they're eating natural.
Yeah, well, so all insects have an exoskeleton, right? And the exoskeleton is made of this chemical called chitin. And chitin is the same exoskeleton you find in crustaceans.
Okay.
And what color do crustaceans turn when you cook them? Like shrimp.
Yeah.
They turn orange. Crabs, they turn orange. So this is... Oh. So you basically are what you eat. Their meat turns orange because all the bugs they eat. And that's how you know it's gonna be fresh.
It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. The more orange they are,
Really?
the better. That's why look at salmon,
Yeah.
right?
That's true.
Salmon's pink or orange.
No, do they have farm salmon?
They do. They
And are
do.
those
And they're
the
not
same-
as good.
They're not as yeah.
Ooh, I'm feeling it. It's starting to rain.
Yeah.
I'm using canola oil. Butter will go rancid real fast if you bring it up here. And I have a mix. This is a little cool thing. It's a mix of salt and garlic powder. Gotta salt this bad boy really good. All right. I don't know if it's gonna fit. I'm gonna try to cut the tail off. Brandon caught another one. Let's see it. Let's go! Look at that.
Should we release this one or what?
I think we need to let it go.
All right, so you want to show them how to do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see it.
Okay, so tell me how.
Well, you just stick its head in, and then you don't have to let it go. It'll float away. There you go.
Sick. That was fucking dope. Hell yeah.
Oh, where'd the pants go? Yeah. All right, it's raining. My fish is done. We're gonna try it out. Take a piece out, see how orange it is. There's gonna be a lot of bones, but let's see it. Mmm. Brook trout tastes so different. Here, I'll get you guys some pieces.
Thank you, dude. Damn. That's fantastic.
Thanks, brother. There you go.
Cheers.
That's insane. That's actually insane.
Did we lose it? Here, I'll put on a new lure too. Chris isn't having the best luck right now. Yeah, get in there.
So good.
It's kind of crazy.
Do you just lay down the middle and grill on both sides?
You know, we haven't had fresh meat
I know.
in a few days.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's fun.
Did it get caught again? Oh shit. It is raining. Woo! Alright, so that's it for Matthes Lake. It started raining down on us, so we decided to go back. But we caught a few fish and had a little food. That was pretty good. Love that lake.
It's crazy to me that this trip happened on a whim. It's also crazy how having companions can completely change an experience.
If a bear's ever gonna come, it's gonna be tonight.
I've backpacked more alone than I have with people. And for a while, that was something I prided myself on. To do things on my own. Be independent. I never thought I'd feel alone until I did.
Mashed potatoes first.
Now I've changed my tune a bit. I think people should be able to do things on their own if they want to. It's a skill that everyone should practice because being alone forces you to connect with yourself, the good and the bad. But there's something magical about sharing a moment with another person. The good
Oh my god.
and the bad. Humans are social beings. We thrive on connectedness.
Tension, the closest to where this was. Oh my god, it's so warm. Presses it up, and then so that would be the tree up, and then he'll draw a line Actually, no, and then when we helped find them, like it helped track them, but then the dog went missing. And I don't know, last time I heard they still hadn't found it.